SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code. Hey everybody, I'm your host, the great guy, to also want to pick out my cool cats. Put your paws up if you rock with the big cat today. We're here to talk about Cole Luke, secret weapon. Shh, don't tell nobody, we don't want the word to get out. But first, one quick question before we get started. Do you let a cat out of pet like I let a cat out of pet? The squad. Do you let a cat out of yes, no, maybe, sometimes. Do you let a cat out of pet? If you let a cat out of pet, come here, give me that, dab. Listen, man, before we get started, we're going to go ahead and talk about it. Why I feel like Cole Luke could be a secret weapon. Let's get into it. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Now, let's talk about a couple transactions here recently. Brian Cox Jr. has been waived by the Carolina Panthers, also allowing room for Cole Luke to come up from the practice squad. The reason why he's being promoted up is James Bradberry. You heard him, the best cornerback in the NFL, in my opinion. he's tweaked his groin late in the Tennessee Titans game. So we're bringing up active depth at the cornerback position with Cole Luke. Also, Wes Horton was signed, so pretty much they didn't need that defensive end spot from Brian Cox Jr. Now, Cox only played in one game this year, had one tackle. It's a little bit sad because I felt like in the preseason, my man was proving himself to be a legit contender as far as, you know, fighting for time in the rotation. But, you know, I'm not sure it didn't work out. So God bless him, man. Hopefully he'll get another shot somewhere else. Now, let's talk about Cole Luke. Wow. Cole Luke. This guy right here has been on injured reserve 2017. He was undrafted as a free agent. We brought him in. He was on injured reserve 2018. He has been on the practice squad. In the first 11 weeks of this season, he has been on the practice squad. When I turned on the tape from his college years, it's not hard to see why the Carolina Panthers drafted this guy. Remember I told you, if you ever decide to play cornerback, safety, or any kind of secondary in the Carolina Panthers defense, you better do what? My day ones, you better do what? You better be willing to come up and hit. Not only does he come up and hit, he plays very physical. He has a knack for finding the ball. And his only weakness is sometimes he gets lost in space. But when I popped on the tape, he reminds me of a very young, raw James Bradberry. So this guy could be a secret weapon against Aaron Rodgers. Hustles, man. He comes back to the ball even when the play goes away from him. I love his IQ, very active hands. I'm telling you, man, what I seen on tape, it made me very excited. So I'm going to show you guys. Let's get out of all this talking. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So when I watch film on a player, I like to pick a big game, all right? Because you're either going to shine or you're going to shrink. And in this game, he shined. The first play on his screen right here, you're seeing it during a wide receiver screen. He's on the far corner, number 36. What happens is his wide receiver slides inside to take out another backer. They bring a tight end in motion to kind of take him out the picture. Now his job is to fight across that tight end motion, find the wide receiver, and stop him before he gets explosive yards. And that's exactly what he does. Like I said, very physical kind of cornerback. He will press you. He will come up. He's going to fight and make plays. You got to love this going into this game right here. It's going to be a cold weather kind of game. You're going to see little bubble screens. You're going to see running backs in the flat. This gives me hope that he can cover this right here. I really like what he's done in college. He reminds me of a young James Bradberry. On this next play here, you're going to see two of my pet peeves. If you're going to be a cornerback, if you're going to be a safety in this Carolina Panthers secondary, you better give effort and you better be willing to come up and stop the run. If you look up on your screen right here, this is a tall sweep, all right? My man has ran off. The wide receiver tried to run him off so he can get space for this running back. He comes out of the picture. The pitcher's cut him off. Come in there and he sacrifices his body, lays this guy out. That's what I'm talking about. Give that effort to fight back across. Easy could have gave up on the play, let one of them linebackers scrape across. He fights back across from the receiver trying to run him off, try to set him up with a block. Not only does he set him up with a block, he comes in there, lower that shoulder, put it in the boom. A lot of the biggest stereotypes when it comes to corner is that they're too small, they don't want to hit, they want to arm tackle. This is not Deion Sanders here. Cole Luke actually plays like James Bradberry. Not only Bradberry, Dante Jackson. And I got to give Ron Rivera credit for having these boys like that. Ron Rivera had made this where all the cornerbacks, all the secondary on this team, for a long time now, in his 9-year career with us, willing to come up and make a hit. So This is bowled over good going into Green Bay. Cold weather kind of game. Swing passes out the backfield, tosses. I mean, stop Aaron Jones before he get momentum. Fighting across blocks, fighting across tight ends, wide receivers. Come back, help out. Kudos to him. This is something that I'm really excited about. People don't really know who Cole Luke is, but I promise you, given the opportunity, you will. Now, if you look up on your screen right here, Cole Luke is playing a bracket coverage. He has anything from the sideline to the outside, all right? So the other defensive back is playing the inside. They really get beat. Both of them really get beat. He outrun both of these guys. This pretty much, you play this kind of coverage if you're going up against a deep threat or somebody that's a really good receiver. He outruns both of these guys. If the quarterback makes an accurate throw, this is a walk-in touchdown. But again, Cole Luke, the ability to get your head around, the ability to find the ball at his highest point and make that interception, even though it was a lame duck pass, even though it was an inaccurate pass, you still have to do your job, and that's exactly what he does right here. A ball hog. Listen, if you give him help out there, he'll be just fine. But his main ability is to play physical, fight off the press. He's very, very hard-nosed kind of guy. He will come up, stop the run, and he will make life difficult for the receivers. He's not giving nothing up for free, I promise you. Very hands-on kind of cornerback. All right, so this next play right here, you guys gonna find out why I call him a young JB. Oh, you're gonna see right here. If you look up on your screen right here, wide receiver runs in and route. He's playing off the ball. They tried him. They tried him. He can't make it. He not fast enough. He not physical enough. My man comes in like a dolphin, charges right in that hole, and guess what? He wants the ball more than the receiver wants the ball, and he takes it from him. He took his lunch money, he took his shoes, and he said, bye, boy, I'm going to the end zone. So much love right here. This is what I'm talking about. Physical receiver, young kind of receiver, scrappy receiver. He's only 23 years old, but if he can get his mechanics cleaned up, if he can play a little better in space by himself, my man is going to be just fine right here. But a physical side of a cornerback play, like I said, JB does the same thing, man. Not very flashy, just a hard-nosed, gritty kind of cornerback. So real quick, I want to show you guys something. If you look up at your screen right here, do you know who that guy in the backfield is, number 27? That's right, that's a young Christian McCaffrey. Before he was the star at Stanford, my man came out the backfield, still doing that out route, still doing that halfback catch in college, eating folks up. And guess who makes the tackle? Future teammate Cole Luke, man. So I thought that was pretty interesting to see. This is before he changed over to number 5, before he actually became the starter here. Barry Sanders Jr. was on his team as well. But cool play right here. Cole Luke and Christian McCaffrey went at it. So to wrap things up here, listen, Cole Luke is a guy, if healthy, if given the opportunity, I believe he can really make people look like some geniuses out there. I think this is a great move. I'm excited about him. Like I said, he's been on IR his rookie year. He's been on the practice squad the last 2 years. But if JB can't go, or if JB goes and he ends up, saying, you know what, I got to get out, then I trust this guy, man. Like I said, sometimes when the moment approaches, you got to seize the moment. You got to carpe diem, man. I really like what we got. Very young, very raw. There's a reason why they had to let him go. There's a reason why he's on that practice squad. So I'm proud to see him. I want to see him in the game. I want to see him, man. I think he can play scrappy Irish kind of cornerback. I love it. Top of the morning. I love it, man. So get in the comment section. Tell me what you think about Cole Luke, man. Much love to you, man. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Facebook as well. Keep _TV, El Grande Gato. Tune into the podcast. Keep _TV on Anchor FM, GooglePodcast.com. Also on what else? Apple Music as well. Let's get about it. Let's the church say, yeah. Yo, Big Cat here. One quick question before I get started. Do you like it? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you like it? If you don't like it, give it the app. Check this out, y'all. Head over to represent.com. Join the Big Cat. Show your support as a cool cat. And show that fandom off by rocking your favorite YouTuber's latest merchandise. The link to the store is in the profile description. Listen, don't forget to give me that dab and keep pounding. Pause up.